Alright. Good afternoon. Well, almost afternoon. Good just before noon. I'm out on my first break. Alright. Likely we'll castle on each side. I would advise him to do something like that, to be quite honest. This is a pretty good position for both black and white. Quite impressive that, well, quite surprising, it's a better term, that a player rated 1929 allowed me to pin his queen. And he also can't castle. This will really help my rating when and if I win. I do believe the when I win is probably more likely than the if. I think I'll castle, let him castle, then I'm gonna probably try that. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Falling back is not a bad idea. In that event, I'd have to play something like this, because let's say I do that. He does have a check. It's just a check, but it will throw my king off a bit. Yeah, what I'm seeing here is all very typical of this defense there, what opening, whatever you want to call it. It's both an opening and a defense, but I think picking up a pawn's a pretty good idea. Continue to increase my material advantage. I'm hoping that game, let's go back to that. I'm hoping in this game I can get rid of his pawns at least. And if he gets rid of mine in the process, that's fine. 2 rooks versus a rook. 2 rooks and a king versus a rook and a king is a tricky endgame because of that 1 rook that I have. Obviously. Oh, how exciting. We may see Legau's trap. So I'm hoping he plays this knight. I'll play this, and I'm hoping he steps back here. If he takes the bait, I have checkmate in 2. And I hope he's not watching this video. interesting. So he really only has one option if he doesn't want to lose that bishop. And then I could play this, or I could even interpose with the queen. Hey,
what's happening?
How are you, Chris?
Good, you?
Doing well. Yeah, I was one of the guys that works for the, I guess, stoneworking, landscaping, masonry business here that rents some space. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna play that. So, if he takes here, I push here. He'd be probably wise to push here. That's actually a bit of a bother for me, so I might not go this route. I'd come here. Now, I'm targeting his rook, and his rook only has one square to go to here. Then I could come here. This would get the queens off the board. What up, Foo? I think I'm gonna go for it. Okay. So I give check. He'd want to take with the knight. And I want to get my rook here. That would fail. Surprised he still hasn't taken that pawn. So I lucked out there. Being able to have that pawn do something. So this is very typical of the Pierce defense. I should make a handle pew pew pew. You know, like laser guns. Pew pew pew. Yeah, you know what? Now that I look at it, there's one issue with that move. If he tries to deflect the bishop, and I do the exchange. Now, I don't need to do the exchange. Oh, you know what I could do? I could simply come here. Because I'd want to see something like that. Yeah, that still works quite well. This guy's playing very well for 1272. You get what are called sandbaggers every now and then. It's technically not illegal. It's not even poor sportsmanship, honestly, but it's discouraged. But it's players who, well, what's really discouraged and kind of is illegal is they deliberately lower their rating, so they play at a higher skill level than their rating implies. I'm going to try this. It's a little more aggressive. I can get a checkmate in... No, I can't get a checkmate in 1. I'm going to do this anyway. Alright, so he has a checkmate in 1. So if I do this, he's got checkmate. So I'm obliged to fall back with my rook, and then this exchange is going to be pretty nasty. Might want to, yeah, after that, it looks like a forced mate. Well, I could do... Now, see, this won't work either, because here's the checkmate. So it looks like this game's over no matter what, but I'm going to make the move that I should right now. He'd probably want to do something like this. Now I could give check, but he'd simply just come here, which I might do, and then come here to defend the light squared bishop. Now you'd probably want to do something like this. This is a pretty daring exchange, but I kind of like it. I would be down some material, though. Alright, catch y'all later.